Hey everyone, welcome to day 3 of building a side hustle. Now, if you haven't watched the past 2 videos, then you won't know that I'm basically trying something out. I'm 26 years old. I have a little bit of savings to really go hard on building my own self-employed business. I quit corporate. I am just trying out. I don't know what's going to happen, but I think I just need some time to really understand what it is what I want to do. And LinkedIn is something I've been building for years, and I just thought, why not give it a go? Why not try and help people? Because that's what I really want to do. I really want to. I've never built on LinkedIn or social media or anything to sort of build like, here's who I am, here's what I do, look at me. I just really want to help people with a skill that I've got, and I've learnt a really good skill on my own. And the fact that with that skill I can help other people is just great. Like, that's the ultimate goal, really. So yeah, I'm building my own sort of business, side hustle. Don't know right now, let's see what happens, but right now I am doing this full time. Doing this full time, so let's see with the time that I've got how far we can get, and I'm super excited, so come along with this journey with me. I am hopping on a 20-minute discovery call with a guy from Australia, so yeah, watch me see how that goes. And yeah, I'm just super excited. I've been hopping on so many calls with people, and it's so nice because it's people from all over the world, and they've got stories to tell. They've got companies to build. They've got a reputation to build for themselves. So I'm excited to help them. And yeah, hop on this discovery call with me and let's see how it goes. Hi, Ben. Finally made it on the call. How's it going? You okay? How is it I can help, Ben? What are you getting up to at the minute? What are you doing at the moment? Are you doing anything else, or are you posting on LinkedIn currently? What are you getting up to? So that's a bank of proof that you've got that'll just sort of build your advocacy, really. Everyone will sort of be like, okay, he knows what he's talking about. And then what I'd also think about as well is the people. So who is it that you are targeting? Is it people already in your network? Is it people that you haven't quite met yet that are doing the same thing as you, which I like to call your ideal follower persona? So that is people that will follow you and not necessarily buy from you. So instead you've got your ICP, which is your ideal client persona. So anybody that will possibly buy from you. So that's sort of like 2 categories that you can go off there. Yes, so sort of two types of followers. So one will probably buy from you, and you can nurture that relationship with them. And then you've got your ideal follower persona. So maybe people that are aspiring to be in the industry that you're in, people that are, in the same position as you, and they will push your content and sort of make your content look, a lot better because you're getting that engagement and those impressions as and when. I think just looking at your profile, we need to see a bit more of you on there. So maybe try and get some photos of you actually doing the job, you networking, maybe you go into different events, maybe you're on site with a customer. Let's get a bit more of you on there, and that journey as well. Like, again, when you opened the call and you said straight away, I've only been in here 12 months, but you're already trying to build something for yourself. So start to tell people what you learnt in those 12 months, what it is that you're getting up to now. Why is it that you changed careers? What was it that you did before? Oh, really? So what I like to tell people is there's a difference. They've got me content and we content, and a lot of people post me content, so like all about me, and you're really writing it focused on yourself rather than focused on everybody else. So when you're putting content out, it's always important to know that that content is for somebody else, it's not for you. So when you write in those frameworks, basically, like, I've just achieved this. How fantastic is this achievement? Yeah, exactly. So think about that. And what I'll do, Ben, when we come off this call, is I'll send you screenshots of the frameworks that I'm going through now, just so that if you've missed anything writing it down, you've got it then. Yeah, it's important to note as well that so when I first started out, I was an apprentice and I didn't have a clue what to post, because what does an apprentice know that's never done marketing before? So about a year in, I then became a social media manager. So I was like, the only thing I can do right now is teach people what I'm learning. So I would teach the year ago me what I knew now. So that attracted so many different people, because they were wanting to learn from me. They wanted to not feel like there's someone that is at the bottom with them. They're not an expert. So as you're going through this new journey, just be teaching people what it is that you're learning. And then again, you'll start to attract those followers. Yeah. That might get you started. Yeah, that's okay. Is there any more questions before we hop off and I send you everything you need? Yeah. So say those moments where you think, oh, I need to get a LinkedIn post out, and you take a picture and you write it down and then you press it and put it out on LinkedIn. Instead, think about it, pop it in your notes and say, oh, I could post this next week. So, I don't know, Tuesday next week, this happened, this certain thing, here's a quick picture in your notes. And then maybe on whenever you have spare time, go through your notes, see what you've captured that week, and then start to schedule that out as content for the next week. And then whilst you're at work, you're then doing the next week's content anyway. So it's not just that quick, oh, I've got an idea, get it out. It's, oh, I've got an idea, pop it in my notes app and I'll come back to it and post that properly. Yes, exactly. Yeah, and then you're doing that testing and learning continuously, rather than just, oh, I'm just going to throw a post out. Exactly. Yeah, and then you've got those regular posts going out at round about the same time as well, whilst you're just at work and you're doing your thing, and then that post is working for you whilst you're working. I like that. That's powerful. I'm gonna continue to say that now. All right. Have a great time posting. I can't wait to see it all. Take care. Bye. So I've just been on a call with a guy that I honestly have been trying to get in my calendar for a good 3 weeks now. And it's either I couldn't do the call or he couldn't do the call. And because he lives in Australia, the calls were going to be at 9 o'clock. But yeah, he finally said, the other day I was like, I can't do the time we had booked in because I've got a client meeting, an hour and a half long one today. And he was like, oh, can you do 8 a.m. UK time? So I've got up really early to do the call. Not really early because I'm always up early anyway, but I've just done the call. It was 5 p.m. where he was. And it's 8 a.m. here. I've just gone through that with him, and at the end of the call he said, oh, wow, yeah, I love that. That's so powerful. That's just kicked me off for the day, I feel like. That's just made my day that he said that. And it also just puts into perspective that, there's so many creators now, and there's so many people pushing LinkedIn. And when I'm having these, calls with people, I notice that it's just information overload, and everybody just needs to strip it back. There's so many people that are just posting whilst they're on the job, and it's just not working for them, and they need some sort of system in place. But this is really helping me because I'm going to be able to understand people a lot better and be able to create the products that they need to succeed on LinkedIn. Because as I said, there's so many people that are just trying all of these free things and it's just not working. And there's so many people that just want to get their story out there. They have a product to help people, but they just can't get it out there. And yeah, I think I'll be able to help a lot of people going forward. I'm just sort of trying to collect a lot of information about like what people are struggling with, and how I can help them so that I can create a product that's worth people's time and that they're going to be able to use to tell their stories, sell their products, and do well in their careers. And I'm super excited. Good morning. Thank you for the voice note. I'm so glad you like voice notes because that's how I roll as well. I feel like that's just how you get things done faster. For you obviously go all in on the content, but then we'll obviously work together with the content as well. Yeah, let's go all in. Super excited. Again, I'll send over the payment link and we'll probably, should we get this rolling from next week? Guys, I just sent over my first payment link for my consulting services. I'm so excited. Like, I'm honestly so excited. And I know this is the first month and it could go downhill, but this is the motivation and this is what I needed. Over the last 2 days I've honestly been so down, like, what have I done? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I do know what the hell I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing because I've been watching YouTube videos, I've been reading books, I've been doing this shit for so long without actually knowing what it was that I was doing. And I have the help. I have people to help me. And this is what I've been waiting for, and this is what I've been dreaming of, again, without understanding what it was that I was wanting to do or what it is that I was doing or anything like that. But I think giving yourself time to really understand what it is that you want is so important. And I think there's so many videos and everyone on social media constantly saying to you, like, don't quit your 9 to 5, work on your stuff in the time that you have and this, that and the other. Don't quit if you haven't got the savings or the opportunities yet. Like, build that. Is that I had savings to give myself time. And I think over this year, I've learnt that the most important asset ever isn't money, it's time. And if you have the money to give yourself that time, then don't hesitate to take it. Because time is of the essence. We don't get a lot of it. It's the most important thing. Time and health. Actually, just time, because time, your health is so important, but you need time to recover, to get better, to be better. Like, time's the most important asset, and if you have the money and the funds to allow yourself time, then I think that's money well spent, because you can make more money in that time. You get me? Does that make sense? Am I making any sense, or am I just jabbering on? I don't want to become one of these, like, weird, like, motivational speaker people. It's 10 a.m. I've spoken to a guy in Australia. I've chatted to my father-in-law that's a business owner, so he's helping me with a few. What else have I done? I've chatted to Bax about the new thing that we're launching, so I'm so excited about that. Sent off my payment link to my client. It's going to be good, I'm feeling good today. I haven't cried today, so that's good. So I am just getting ready for a call that I've got. So basically, I had a guy that I sort of know reach out to get some help on LinkedIn side of things for a company that he works with. So I'm currently about to jump on that call to basically go over what the plan is going forward. So I've just done the first kick-off meeting, and then I just need to prep my LinkedIn training, which is super exciting. I'm going to put that together tomorrow. I've got so much to do. I've got and then the LinkedIn training tomorrow. Then it's my birthday this weekend, so I'm just taking a little break. And then what was I saying? It's just nice to like choose when you work, which is great. Like, it's my mum's birthday today, so I'm going to go see her this afternoon, whereas if I was working properly full time, I wouldn't be able to do that. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm very grateful for these opportunities, and I can't wait to like fully get started. It's honestly crazy what's happened this week already. So yeah, can't wait to probably get started.